Shalom.
Shalom.
It's the brother Kalaya.
Brother Bayan.
Coming at you with another sit-down lesson. Prior to getting started, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to those who elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, in this particular lesson, it's something that the world should know already, but obviously we living in Babylon of Greece, so you have certain things of this nature, all right, in which we must cover it, all right. But nevertheless, this kind of gonna go into the red dress run that was held down here in New Orleans, all right, Louisiana, what that was last Saturday, all right. And I could just imagine, because we had a visitor, all right, Elder Yakal from Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. I could just imagine what he was thinking when he's seeing, these big brolic ass men with beards and basically, these guys were stout looking men and they're dressed in red dresses, man.
Yeah.
All right. In which I seen this article, really was a video. It was basically this woman, she said that the red dress run was a play on black men, so-called black men, right? Which it is, but also you niggas love that too, man. All right, you love being able to show your wild side, so to speak. You niggas love that shit, man.
Yeah.
All right, you're grotesque, you're weird, man. All right, but nevertheless, there was this guy in which he was a sodomite. You could tell by his hand gestures and the tone of his voice. All right, he was a sodomite sitting next to another sodomite defending, this wicked ass practice which goes on annually. All right, but before we get started, Babakasha, could you grab me Deuteronomy 22:5?
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. It says, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy power. Now
this guy was explaining, he was trying to defend this red dress run, and they back it up with what? It's a charity event. All right. So basically, you being a sodomite for a charity event, you become an abomination unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right, for charity reasons, right, quote unquote. All right, and they doing this shit, man, and you have what? You have kids out. That woman who was explaining why it's a play on so-called black men, all right, she explained, some very, very key aspects too. She went into it's school time, so you have more children out on the streets. So you have a young man. Imagine having a seed in this world, and you have to explain to him why it's not okay to wear a dress as a man.
Right.
All right. Or you have to direct your daughter to and say, all right, don't go after these sorts of men.
Right.
Yeah.
If I could say, and the hard part about it is that nowadays, we're living in a time that's something that's going completely against the current.
Right.
All right. So now, even with your children or so, you have to really pray and hope that they understand and not go with the flow of things. All right. Because once upon a time, brothers will tell you back in those 70s and whatever 60s, it was a thing of being in the closet.
All the way up to the to when we was coming up, bro.
Yeah.
That wasn't a thing.
Right.
In the 90s, the early 2000s, that wasn't a thing, bro.
Yeah. It was shame.
Yeah.
It was shame, and you was in the closet of things, But now it's like it's so normal, and they're talking about that you could come out as a child and decide, what you want to be, if you want to be a boy, or I let them do this and wear girls' clothing just so they can try to figure out what they like, and it doesn't make sense. It's nothing but confusion.
Yeah, and that Moism, all right, that alphabetism, hey, that's a plague of the mind.
Definitely.
All right, that's a sickness within the brain. That's not that's not okay. It's not normal. It's not an anomaly. None of that. You're sick in the fucking brain.
Uh-huh.
That's it. There's no other way to, if you think that you're a female and you were born with male genitalia, there's something wrong with your brain, and vice versa.
Uh-huh.
All right. There was a case that this brother, I believe it was Quashab, he put in the chat, all right, going into how this Eve woman, this Judite woman, she told her husband, like, hey, don't even worry about coming home.
Right.
You went and participated with some Moism, right? And you think it's okay to come back home. Nah, man. And that's why the Lord created these different diseases, all right, for you back pushers, okay? And it's running rampant within the tribe of Judah, man.
Yeah.
The Lord is knocking you jakes off, man, from participating in Moism. You got anything you want to?
Yeah, I got a precept for you. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 32 and 17.
Yep.
It says, a sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will.
Yeah.
All right. And you mentioned earlier with the they say that the red dress is for charity, or whatever, or Jacob find some type of reason to make it cool. It's nothing but just dresses, and you just go get drunk and you go run around. I'll do that if it's Jake making any type of excuse to make the shit sound like it's cool, but it's not. All right, it's just completely against our laws. Brother just brought it out in the book of Deuteronomy. A man is not supposed to put on woman's clothing, and a woman's not supposed to put on man clothing. All right, it just causes confusion. All right, but
yeah, and you have certain people that will say, well, what's wrong with that? And nah, it's a lot wrong with that.
Right.
All right, you shouldn't have to guess. All right, if you maybe 2 blocks away, you see someone with a dress on, you shouldn't have to guess and say, is that a man or a woman? Right. No, because a man shouldn't be wearing that.
Right.
You shouldn't have to guess. You see a woman 2 blocks away with men's clothing on. Is that a man or a woman?
Right.
It should be very clear cut, man.
All right.
That's another reason why men shouldn't have long hair, according to the scriptures.
Yeah.
You see? But these jakes, they believe that it's nothing wrong with that and things of that nature. Nah, you're a sodomite. That's it.
That's the ancient beliefs,
Right.
That's what this devil has put in, our people's head of thinking that, it's time to have a new way of thinking now.
Right.
It's time, since everything is advancing, our minds need to also advance and not worry about these things in the past, which is just completely wicked. Because if things was to be back of the, the law, statutes, commandments that is for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the world would be in complete order. All right. Henceforth, why we long for our kingdom to come, because once we're back in power and we're running things how things needs to operate, what it tells you that the people is going to rejoice. All right. When a wicked rules, the people mourn, but when a righteous rule is an authority, the people is going to rejoice. Because everything is going to be in order and going how it's supposed to be.
Real quick, grab Deuteronomy 23 and 17, Bobby Shaw.
All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 17. It says, there should be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
You see? So, the whole OnlyFans thing, prostitution, things of that nature, the scriptures speak against that.
Right.
Specifically to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You hold the Lord's name. You are the chosen people. You shouldn't be out there like that. But then it also addresses the men too. It says there should be no sodomite of the men of Israel, man.
Yeah.
You see? So and also hold on deck for me, Leviticus 20 and 13. Right? The men of Israel, and when you see most of these motherfuckers, they built strong, they look like they could play sports, any position, right?
Yeah.
Motherfucker be 6'5".
Yeah.
And a flaming homosexual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You a disgrace.
Me and the elder was talking about that. when he's
Fucking
so when
disgrace.
every time one of them dudes came in there with the red dress, the first thing he would spot out, he'd be like, man, that looks like a athlete, like a football player. He's supposed to be in a league right now doing something, you know, but he's in here wearing a red dress.
You know, these motherfuckers look like they should be in an octagon.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Fighting, yeah.
Fighting.
Yeah.
Bashing heads in. Kicking teeth in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But then getting in touch with their so-called feminine side, you know?
Ain't no feminine side. You a man.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
No other fucking way. That shit get me tight, bro.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Shit.
And this is why we're gonna read this. Grab that for me.
Or is it Leviticus?
Leviticus 20
Oh, I was off.
and 13.
I was on 13 and 20. This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. It says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They should surely be put to death. Their blood should be upon them.
Yeah, that's on you. You won't be a freak, that's on you.
Come.
Good riddance.
Yep.
It said that should be put to death.
Yes.
There's no other judgment, all right, for the grotesque act, all right, that go on between two men. You see? And it got real specific because you have certain things now. They say there's the LGBT goddamn Bible now, right? Nah, you can't twist the words of the Lord. The Lord said what? If a man lied with mankind as he lied with a woman, you see? So he talking about what? What happens when a woman and a man lie next to each other? All right? Procreation. Can no procreation happen between two men?
Right.
You see? That's against life.
Right.
That's contrary to life. All right? The Lord don't promote death. All right?
And like you said too, that's it brings death because what
That's
is
right.
it brings those sexually transmitted diseases that ends up killing you.
Yeah.
All right, and that passes on from you undercovers that try to do that and then go deal with your woman. Now you give it to your woman, and then now it's just a disease that's just getting passed around the entire world. You know, and that's why it's not supposed to happen. So it's a recompense of doing something stupid like that. You know, and disgusting overall.
Come. Do me a favor, grab Isaiah chapter 3 and 9.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. It says, the show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
Yeah, they hide it not. You parade throughout the streets, right? You amongst, bro. These dudes was amongst the men of the Lord, bro.
Right.
Imagine that. Imagine the Lord had the men of the Lord in a particular setting, and you come in there as a goddamn mole.
Right.
Wearing a red fucking dress. Imagine that. Imagine that story in the kingdom of heaven. What you gotta tell to your kids.
Right.
Yeah, when the men of the Lord was around, I was a fucking mole and I had a red dress on.
Yeah.
Imagine that conversation.
Hey, and the worst part is that we witnessed it when we was on the block. But brother, they got Jake that goes above and beyond.
Yeah.
Not even just the dress, it little to nothing on. All right, like that's
They
how.
got a naked run.
Yeah.
A naked bike ride here in Louisiana. New Orleans, Louisiana had that.
Yeah.
A full-blown new, all right, your privy members are out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the type of thing that go on here annually. You got it. You can keep reading.
It says, verse 10, it says, say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hand shall be given him.
That's right. You know, hey, your reward gonna be given unto you. And my last one is Romans 1 and 26 and 27. Your reward, hey, remember how bold you are, because they say doing an act like that is bold. You're courageous, right? Oh, I wore a dress. You know, that was a bold. Nah, that wasn't bold. That was lewd. That wasn't fucking bold. You a lewd man.
Yeah.
You a disgrace unto the nation of Israel, man. You know? Who's on the face of all of these weird ass commercials with this rainbow shit? Jake, man.
The face of it all.
Who on the posters that's talking about HIV and you know, weird shit.
Yeah, really, those smooth ass commercials when they be playing that calm, soft music and shit like that, is always gonna be a Jake. They usually try to do like some interracial shit, a Jake and an Edomite or some a Jake and an Asian, you know, but then they'll have some HIV shit going on.
You and your partner
come
and get tested with the music. You know what I'm talking about?
They walking through the grass, through the flowers and shit.
Holding fucking hands.
Yeah, it's sickening, you know, but you know, it's an obvious, you know, attack on our people.
Right.
You know, because we are the most loved and most hated at the same time. You know, everybody wants to be us, but nobody wants to be us in this life. You know?
Yeah, we the threat.
Yeah.
The so-called black man is one of the biggest threats, if not the biggest threat, all right, in a Edomite's eyes. He'll pass over the Issacharite. He'll pass over the Zebulonite, the Ephraimite. His main target is you Judite men, and you always fluke out, man. Either you're Uncle Tom, you're a Sodomite, or you just a broke back fucking simp. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what it always boiled down to. That's why it's super scary, and they do what they go above and beyond when they get a man that's about he has morals, he has standards. All right. His moral compass is that of the ancient world. You see?
Yeah.
They get brothers out of there, you know?
Yeah.
And they really want to kill us, man.
Yeah.
You know, but you got it.
It goes back to like that slave tactic. You know, if you see a slave that's big and bold like that, what you got to do? You got to break them.
Yeah.
You know, break them just like how you break a horse. You know, you got to break him out of that stubborn mindset and let him know that, you know, this is what you need to do. This is how you need to operate.
And if you don't know what buck breaking is, that's what happened to most of the, you know, the Judite men on those plantations, man. Buck breaking. That's a homosexual act in which the what you call it, the master, the taskmaster would perform on those big brawling jakes that were basically taking a stand.
Yeah.
And if you know, you go do your own research.
Demasculate them.
All right, but grab this one for me. I don't want my phone to say no more storage and shit, bro.
Con, it was Romans what?
Romans 1:26 and 27.
Con. This is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 27. It says 26. It says Romans 1:26. For this cause, Yahweh by Shemal Shai gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
And what is that? What's the natural thing to do for a man and a woman to come together and procreate, to give life? You understand? It said they went against the natural use. Yeah. Keep going.
Verse 27, it says, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, working that which is with men. Let me read it again. Romans 1:27, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat.
Kind, you know.
Or was met. So
yeah, no, it's meat. That's right.
Oh, kind.
You know, hey, the women, okay, they basically you know, going to the LGB shit, right? You got women that say, well, I'm never dating again. Well, you chose, all right, this weird prick nigga, this soft ass beta male nigga, and now you wanna project that toxicity to other men, right? They stray away from men that have order, that have morals, right? that have a backbone. They stray away from that.
Yeah.
So they say, oh, I'm not gonna deal with no more men. I'm gonna deal with a woman. My next relationship will be a woman. You know? Then you got the men that says, hey, they left the natural use of a woman. The natural use of a woman is the same, you know, to procreate.
Right.
All right? When the seed of a man enters the womb of a woman, procreation happens, life happens. You see?
Right.
They left the natural use of that and went to what? To going into things unseemly.
Yeah.
Okay? You niggas is sick and vile.
Yeah.
The fucking angels got to record that shit.
Gone.
I know they want to poke their fucking eyes out. The angels want to poke their eyes out, brother.
It's sick.
They got to record this shit. Yo, they got to record your sin.
Yeah.
It's just sick, bro.
Yeah. Don't forget, you almost forgot what Lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. In Genesis, the 19th chapter, it starts off with two angels coming to see Lot, and you have and he in Sodom, the city of Sodom. Mm-hmm. The fucking men of Sodom, they said they wanted to get to know the two men that came into Lot's house, and those two men were the two angels.
Right. So
you wicked ass weird niggas, you want to get to know the angels.
Yeah.
Man, how off is that, man?
That's fucking wicked.
Nigga wanna get to know the angels. Man, right. you so far gone, man. You so far gone. To the effect of, if you read that particular chapter, Lot, he gave his two daughters, man. His two virgin daughters at that.
Yeah.
So these men could satisfy their lust.
Yeah. But nah, we want him. We want them right there, man.
You niggas is niggas. And listen, if the angels would have come back today, they would try to get to know the fucking angels, man.
Hell yeah.
Today.
Yeah. Because where we right now, we're in spiritually Sodom in Egypt.
In Egypt.
You know?
I'm gonna grab that, so we could, get that out there. This the book of Revelations chapter 11 and verse 8, and it reads, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Yep.
You see, this place holds the spirit of Sodom. That's why it's going to receive the judgment of Sodom as well, man. Fire and brimstone. All right, which can be likened unto those ICBM nuclear missiles, man. You know?
Yeah.
You had anything?
Nah, that was it.
Yeah, shit make me want to throw up, man. But nevertheless, Lord willing, this and Jake just having a little fun, man. But nevertheless, we hope that this lesson was edifying first and foremost to the hopeful elect and those that endure unto the end. But prior to getting out of here, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto Yahweh, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
And a Bible ball.
A Bible ball.